strikers or cams in your squad? Do you have 3 strong central midfielders with good passing? Well, this formation is for you. Maybe not so famous due to the fact that a lot of people have left mids, right wingers, players that fit on the wing. The 4-3-2-1 brings the tiki-taka back in FC26. It is superb to use, and if you're checking for the code on the screen, just jump at the end of the video. If not, and you want to see how this formation works, stick with me. As I was saying, this formation suits players that love to do short passes, that love to do a lot of tiki-taka. What does that mean? You will need right central midfielder, left central midfielder, if possible, even a central midfielder with tiki-taka incisive, or one of those. For example, this formation right here, I would be inclined more to play like this, or actually have, yeah, I think this is the best. Patri there, Mariona, and Vitinha on that side, even like this. Why? Because of the crazy passing styles. You got incisive long ball tiki-taka, it's incredible. You've got incisive long ball tiki-taka. You've got incisive long ball tiki-taka. If you've got players like this, formations like 4-3-2-1, 4-3-1-2, 4-1-2-1-2 narrow will suit you. Also, for the central attacking midfielder strikers, again, suited for good passers. They also need to have passing play. You might say, Ovi, you're crazy, too much passing. It helps. Incisive and tiki-taka here. Payor doesn't have it though, but you can forgive the striker. But all the players in the squad, in my opinion, need to be very good with the left stick. That being said, boys, let's move into the tactics of the formation. And for the first time ever this year, we're gonna have a build-up style of short passing. It will offer you the opportunity to do the fast, short tiki-taka that can destroy the opponent. First touch passes will work superbly with this formation. Defensive approach, we will be going with high. It's just the best at this moment. Balance 50 ain't bad. 95 you play to put pressure at the end of the game. You never play 25. 70 is the way to go. Combination of pressure and contain that is at this moment the best. Now, goalkeeper, we have changed this from other formations. We've got the classic goalkeeper, the focus being here on balance. Having the goalkeeper on balance will give you the upper hand when the opponent does a dangerous through ball on the wing or over the head cheap pass. Your goalkeeper will already be in a position from which you can trigger him going out and not necessarily stop the shot, but win the ball, get there faster than the winger. Risky, but sometimes it pays off. And also it means the fact that you don't basically risk anything. If you decide to take him off, okay. If not, you will without any problems. That being said, the two center backs this year, almost always we got a good defender with focus on defense, and I've explained this in all of my previous videos. I'm gonna do it again. Going with stopper or wide back is for the other back, or ball playing defender is way too risky. You see the green over there, it's just way too versatile, goes too much in front, and AI defending is not to be trusted this year. So defender with focus on defend, not balance. You see, balance is again too risky. The same for our other center back. Doesn't matter if he has other pluses. Ball playing defender, no thank you. Defender, focus on defend. Now for the fullbacks over here, defend, in my opinion, here is the way to go in case you're having problems with the opponent's wingers just getting between the fullbacks. If not, go with balance. Bam, bam, bam. Versatile is also interesting. But if you don't have problems, just leave it like this. If you don't have problems with the cutbacks, with the through balls between the fullback and the center back, don't touch that. Now, for the central midfielders, very important here. You will want for your central midfielder, right central midfielder and left central midfielder to cover as much ground as possible on the pitch. You don't have a right midfielder left midfielder to come back in defense and to cover the ground. You will be needing to do that. So this is why we've got ball winning. Focus, roll box to box, focus, ball winning. If you trigger this, it means that your player will be going forward, will come back in defense a lot, and also cover parts of the wing. Very, very important. For the central midfielder, we're gonna have, you have options. It's either holding or deep lying. Either holding or deep lying playmaker. Deep lying playmaker, we got focus build up or focus defend. Focus defend is extremely similar with just the holding with the focus ball winning, but in my opinion, holding with defend is the best option here. Covers the most ground in midfield and defense without going too much forward. Now, the second player with box to box will be Marion. Box to box, ball winning, our third central midfielder, the same as our right central midfielder. They just cover a lot of ground like that. It is mental how much they do it. Now, options for the camps. I've personally went with a custom setup in attack. A shadow striker for both of my central attacking midfielders. And a false 9 here. That may be a bit too risky at times, but if you have a player like Pina instead of Payer here, it will pay, because you will be getting the ball to Pina, and then you have the left attacking midfielder, right attacking midfielder getting in the perfect positions to finish. It's gonna be absolutely insane with that. You can also try, for example, for one of those, not the half winger, the playmaker or the classic 11. I would go personally here with a classic 11, because if you go playmaker, you also have the box to box here and ball winning. You're gonna have too many players in the same position. But the way I made this particular setup is for shadow striker with the box to box ball winning. They complete each other very nicely, because box to box, they go forward, shadow striker goes forward even more for the cam, making space for the central midfielder. Chat, this is the 4-3-2-1. Code on the screen right now works probably if you have the correct roster and the correct playstyle for this formation. A lot of passes, very tough to defend against. Don't forget to drop a like, leave a comment below to know what formation should we do next. Have an absolute superb day, everyone. Ciao, ciao.